Lucky goes down first, which is a terrible start for Team Australia. Gets caught off by Noxious, and that's a quick double kill for Team Canada.
Noxious. He's been so passionate and vocal on Twitter about just how excited he is to be playing for his region. He's very well known in the collegiate scene, playing for top schools like Harrisburg and St. Clair. So you might think, look at this roster, like, oh, not a lot of Overwatch League players that have experience in the Overwatch League. But hey, we have good players. That's all that matters.
Meet Noxious, one of the 2 collegiate players to represent Team Canada in the Overwatch World Cup. Back in November, the Overwatch World Cup returned to the BlizzCon stage, where fans got to root for their home countries. Among the top 8 teams that made it to the playoffs, Team Canada was the only one to have collegiate players on their roster. We asked Noxious what it was like to represent his school and Team Canada in the World Cup.
Alright, so hi, my name is Noxious. I play DPS for St. Clair College. Whenever I got to, like go on the plane before I left and everything, like the people at St. Clair were very like encouraging. They really like try to tell me like do your best, like we know you're gonna kill it, like they gave me really good confidence, and I was really happy to be able to be one of the players that not only is on a Canadian like school, so like the whole school knew, like they made like an announcement and everything like on the school page, like it was crazy.
Team Canada went on to place 5th overall, taking down Australia and Brazil in the group stage before falling to South Korea in the quarterfinals. When asked if he had any advice for collegiate players looking to compete professionally, Noxious shared,
I think collegiate is such a big advantage, not just for us as students, but also I think it's a way for like parents to like understand, like, okay, my child is playing video games, but he's getting to go to school at the same time, get his degree, get his things. And I think, at least for me, a big part of me playing video games for a long time was like my parents never really agreed to it. They were like, oh, like you should do this and that, you should stop doing that. And whenever I went to an actual school for it, they actually started to understand more. So I'm just really grateful that collegiate is able to do that for students. Work hard. Like for me personally, like World Cup was such a big eye-opener because I started to understand that no matter how much time you put into the game, if you don't like VOD, if you don't put the time like outside of scrims to really like understand the game and get a grasp on the concepts and the things that are happening, you will never really understand like how far you can go as a player. And that experience alone made me really understand that, and it really made me like realize like, okay, the game is more than just playing. The game is understanding. The game is figuring things out, figuring problems. And sometimes you might face like like adversities, problems like with your team, and really just being able to be how would I say that, like being able to be a player that's able to adapt and change, I think is really, really good. So I would say just really work your hardest. Like if this is truly what you want, there's thousands of other players out there that are willing to do the same thing or that want to be in the position that you're in. So just really make sure that you're putting that effort and never take it for granted.
With college Overwatch returning soon, be sure to cheer on Noxious and the St. Clair Saints in coming weeks. And follow us for more updates on collegiate Overwatch and all things college esports.